St. Clair Shores, what's going on? Werenka here, and I'm back with your January 2026 real estate market update for the city of St. Clair Shores. Let's get into it. So currently, as of today, there is 133 homes on the market in the city of St. Clair Shores, compared to 62 that sold in the entire month of December. The average sale price of those homes that sold in December was $248,160. And if that sounds a little bit low, it's because it is. It's actually down 9.3% from the month of November, even though it's up 2.3% from 2025. Still, we've been seeing average sale prices definitely in a little bit higher range than that. It's a slow month. It's basically one of the slowest months of the year for real estate sales. It's a very small sample size comparatively for the city. So if there were a couple of waterfront homes that closed last month and then we didn't have a couple that closed this month, that would account for that change in the price. So we'll just kind of take it as it comes. We'll see what happens over the next couple months. But that being said, of those homes that did sell in December, the average home in St. Clair Shores sold for 97.5% of asking price and sold in an average of 24 days on the market. And currently there is 1.6 months worth of inventory on the market in St. Clair Shores. It happens very often where the market kind of just has me sitting back and just waiting to see what happens. The issue that we're dealing with, it's not really an issue, but the facts on the ground are that we have a lot of different competing forces that are pushing the market in opposite directions. And I'm not exactly sure what's going to win out yet. As you can see, we've got 133 homes on the market and only 62 sold. So we're kind of creeping up there in terms of our inventory. Right now, we've got over a month and a half of inventory on the market. If you rewind this a couple of years ago, we probably had a couple of weeks of inventory on the market. Like, it was definitely under a month. So, the supply and demand, a lot of supply and demand is kind of flipping a little bit. And nationally right now, I think it's like 500,000 more homes on the market than there are buyers looking. And a couple of years ago, it was the exact opposite. There were way more buyers looking than there were homes available. So that's what pushed prices up so much. So I think what we might potentially see is kind of a pullback on the prices. But that being said, mortgage rates are coming way down as well. And that triggered a huge wave of new mortgage applications, which is really rare to see in like the month of December and early January, but that's what we've been getting. So it's hard to tell if that's going to win out and we're going to have more buyers entering the market, or if we're just going to continue to see more supply than we have for demand, which will bring prices down. But regardless, I think a combination of lowering prices and lowering rates should trigger more buyers coming out there to buy. So, which is going to balance everything out. So again, I would say just put a pin in it. Check back on this channel. I'll probably have a lot more clarification next month, and I'll more than likely have a really good idea of what's happening 2 months out. So yeah, give it like 30 to 60 days. It's so hard to tell with a small sample size and the slowest time of year exactly how much engagement we're going to get from buyers and sellers and how that's going to affect the market. But one thing I know for sure is that I will be back every month with a video for you, letting you know exactly what's going on. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, if there's another city you want to know about, any other stats, anything I can do to help you at all, you can always reach out to me. Call or text directly at 586-491. You can always email me, Werenka@simplyhome.com. I'm on all the socials, so just DM me. I'll respond quick. And until then, stay warm. I'll be back in weekly with other videos, and definitely we'll have another market update video coming out. And again, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just say the word. Have a great rest of your winter, and we'll talk soon.